It's a jungle in there. Donkey Kong Country rated E for everyone on Game Boy Color.
¿Es la influencia una amenaza para mí y mi familia? ¿Cuáles son los síntomas? ¿Cómo hacer para evitarla? Si me enfermo, ¿qué debo hacer para no contagiar a otros? La respuesta a todas estas preguntas y más las tiene Doctor Amigo. Visítanos e infórmate cómo juntos podemos detener esta epidemia.
Come on, you guys. Only a little. A hungry giant.
Hungry for a big honey taste.
Big taste, honeycomb, big taste.
Honeycomb big. Yeah.
It's not small.
No. Honeycomb's got a big honey taste. Big crust for a big bite. Honeycomb cereal. Part of this big, complete breakfast. Honeycomb's big bite. Yeah!
Now be careful, Rayman. Only shoot the bad guys. Bullseye.
Ready for action.
Oh, no, he's not ready yet.
Rayman 3. New powers, new weapons, new enemies. Play Rayman 3 on Game Boy Advance and on Nintendo GameCube.
अरे छुट्टियों के दिन है, मस्तियों के दिन है, मैकडॉनल्ड्स चलकर मौज उड़ाए, चलकर हैप्पी मील खाए, मजे मजे के क्रैश बैंडिकूट साथ लाए, दोस्तों को साथ खिलाए, कूदे और गाए, अरे छुट्टियों के दिन है.
なんとドンキーコングの樽がゲームキューブで楽器になった。ドンキーコンガタルコンガをゲームキューブに接続したら演奏開始。タルコンガを手で叩け。気持ちいい。タイミングよく手拍子だ。ヤッホー。一人でやっても面白いし、叩くのと手拍子を二人で分担しても面白い。ヤッホー。音楽に合わせてリズムに乗ってみんなでセッションだ。タルコンガをたくさんつないでみんなでワイワイ演奏もできるぞ。ドンキーコンガが一つあればみんなが楽しい。任天堂ゲームキューブドンキーコンガ。
Turn up the fun with ball sack. Turn it up. Put the ball sack balloon in the sack. Blow it up now. Give it a whack. Turn up the fun with ball sack. Hit it. Pour some water too. I fly real crazy now. Ain't that cool? Turn up the fun with ball sack.
Check it out.
And here's my little buddy, the ball sack Sprat.
Us two ball jacks are where it's at.
This is Sprat. Turn up the fun with ball sack. Turn up the fun with ball sack.
Entra la espectacular promoción
Promoción Super Mario 64 de Yogurt Soprole. Con una tapita más 200 pesos, consigue tu álbum y complétalo con los temas que aparecen en las tapas. Los primeros 5.000 álbumes llenos recibirán automáticamente un super reloj Game Boy de regalo. Además, todos los álbumes llenos participarán en el sorteo para ganar espectaculares módulos interactivos Nintendo 64. Y además, fantásticos Nintendo 64. Super Nintendo y entretenidos Game Boy. Consigue tu álbum y juégatela con Super Mario 64 y Yogurt Soprole.
¡Grosso! ¡Game over!
しびれてる
イエーイ振動パック対応になったウェーブレース64でこりゃもうしびれちゃうインドパック対応になったマリオ64でそりゃもうしびれちゃうますますしびれる振動シリーズ6800円
しびれるいやー夏だねしびれてる
この夏ウェーブレースが振動パック対応になってこりゃもうしびれちゃうマリオ64も振動パックでそりゃもうしびれちゃうしかもしびれるプライス6800円
しびれるとってもしびれるお知らせです
ウェーブレースのマリオ64が振動パック対応になってしびれる6800円
しびれた
You know who lives in the third dimension. You know who is in control. You know the games of Nintendo 64. Get it, man. Get it out.
Mario 64 en 3D intégrale. Tout voir, tout contrôler. Liberté des mouvements, fluidité des mouvements. Sauter, voler, courir. Vision totale. Aller en haut, aller sous l'eau. Grâce à la manette, grâce à son joystick. Jouer à 360 degrés, rotation totale, partout, tout le temps. Mario 64 sur Nintendo 64, vous n'en reviendrez pas.
《神游马里欧》，全球销量第一的游戏系列，20年畅销不衰的秘诀，创造1亿7000万份销量的天皇巨星，就是马里欧。作为全球第一个真3D 游戏，《神游马里欧》的世界里真实再现了高原、雪地、岩浆、沙漠等丰富的场景。狂风大雪、昼夜交替的变化，更能给人身临其境的感受。为了救出桃花公主，马里欧上天入地，勇斗宿敌酷霸王。这是一个360度的自由世界，没有任何事物束缚你的大脑与想象，用你的智慧征服所有的困难。无拘无束的大冒险，尽在神游马里欧的世界。
The first time I saw you, I knew we'd be linked forever. For you, I traveled to the four corners of the world. I faced adversity. I became a hero.
Dad.
I saved your kingdom.
Dad.
Yes, Zelda?
Are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say. You're both pretty magical.
It's not the most fun commercial, but I think it's really sweet. May rest in peace. Peace. Hi, welcome to the stream. This is gonna be more P5, obviously. And, I I have a couple things planned for this week. Tomorrow's probably going to be the Shrek Retold watch along with Colin because he's never seen it. We'll probably do the same when Shrek 2 Retold actually hits YouTube, but for now, Shrek 1 Retold is the only one that's actually on YouTube, so we'll be watching that. And if things actually work out the way I want them to, me and Robin will actually be doing a whole bunch of DreamWorks games on Friday. So this week is jam-packed with DreamWorks, if I could pull something from the British, bollocks. So yeah, that is kind of what's on the plate this week. Those two things along with probably 2 streams of P5, because we're already getting into June, and we're nowhere near beating this game. So if I have, like, any hopes of, like, getting to it, like, by the end of the summer, we gotta move things along. But at the same time, I don't want to, rush through it. So I sort of need to strike some sort of a happy medium, I suppose. Also, hi Y2 sub. How you doing tonight? Let me get to this. Let me unmute. G Fuel. Let me get it in my veins. In my veins! Turn this up a bit. On my end, anyways. Because I can barely hear it. But yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you're staying safe, staying healthy. Getting vaccinated. All that jazz. Getting good sleep, getting good food. Exercising well. And speaking of exercise, this is a real smooth transition to that, huh? But yeah, speaking of exercise, I am woefully out of shape. I learned this because I basically did a bunch of jumping jacks before this evening's stream, and I did 2 sittings of like 50, 2 sets of 50 jacks, and by the end of both of them, it's like my legs were jelly and my heart was racing.
Make sure your clothes up.
I remember even like 5 years ago, like stuff like that like wouldn't have been an issue for me. Probably because I was on like the track team and stuff. I actually had incentive to stay in shape, but now that I'm a 21-year-old man, I don't have as much incentive. Aside from, you know, the desire to feel, you know, healthy and have confidence in my body. Sure, you gain a lot of intelligence from that. I sure did. Look at me. I'm still just learned, though. Always me. Doing great. Ready for some more P5. So am I. Speaking of P5, I actually checked out, because the voice actress for On, actually does, Twitch streams. And funnily enough, she also watches AEW. Which gives me a perfect thing to like, ask her at a con if I ever see her. Just be like, hey, who's your favorite wrestler, and why is it Kenny Omega? Or rather, why is it Orange Cassidy? Speaking of Double or Nothing, did you watch it last night, Y2 sub? Because I did. And I think it was the perfect case of making lemonade out of lemons. Because the build leading up to the show was pretty lackluster by AEW standards, I feel like. But pretty much every match on that show delivered. Though I could really do without the Cody and Go-Go stuff. Because the moment that the that the dogs for handicapped veterans thing came up and the whole Memorial Day package came, I was like, all right, time for the piss break.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, all right?
I saw that Mark Henry joined AEW. He did. Although he's just going to be like an analyst. So it's not like he's going to wrestle. It's pretty much going to be the same thing that Paul White does these days.
Yeah.
Which is honestly probably for the best.
You really came?
Yes.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
You're the one that didn't want to
Make
go,
sure that
man.
You don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now. I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw, too.
Well, see you guys later. Will Lady Han be all right? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
Simp. Not even 20 minutes in.
I told you not to come out. Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
But yeah, Erica's a big fan of AEW, it seems like. And on one hand, I wouldn't expect that from someone like her, but I also totally would because she's simply such a dork. And she's really fun to sort of like watch and interact with. We should look around.
Well, we did come all this way and stuff. Which way are we supposed to start?
Yeah, it's kind of funny how... It's just funny how things work out like that. See, I wouldn't be able to appreciate, like, any of this.
It's that old man from the other day.
Mostly because, like, all of this just looks like stuff that you would sell as NFTs.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
I've heard that term quite a bit. What exactly are NFTs? NFTs are basically... It's kind of hard to sort of explain them, but basically... It's basically art that you buy with cryptocurrency, but when you buy it, you don't really own the art anyways. You basically get, like, a personal URL for it. And it's one that, like, no one else can, like, claim to own. And it's not one that can be copied either. Basically, you own a digital copy of a photo. And when you hear that, you would say, well, that's stupid, because I can just click save on an image and get it that way. Which you'd be right.
Wasn't the word shack something?
NFTs are basically a fashion statement. You buy it just to flaunt that you have money, I feel like.
Madarame-san is actually here?
Because what you get, like, out of an NFT is basically... It accomplishes the same thing as you would, just by right-clicking the image and downloading it.
Over there.
And they always cost like hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency. These are environmental disasters. That is also another form of art thievery. I heard a lot of that, like, also happens on there. Like, I remember...
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
I think it was the Oscars or the Academy Awards that there was, like, a... There was an NFT of Chadwick Boseman. And it wasn't even, like, constructed out of, like, an original model. It was literally bought and then given, like, a gold sheen on it. It's literally the lowest effort possible.
Hey, stop pushing. There's way too many people.
It's like that's what they did and it looks like shit anyways. Anyways, hi Christy, sorry. How are you doing?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
What happens with the environment? To get like an NFT in the first place, you already need like a pretty powerful setup in terms of like computer hardware. And it's said that like a single NFT, it consumes more dirty electricity than pretty much a small country. So
usually one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself.
it's like the electricity that is consumed by simply purchasing an NFT is equivalent to or more than a small country. And the reason why this happens is because in order to get cryptocurrency in the first place, you basically need like computers that solve like very complex mathematics issues. At least that's how I understand it. And to solve those issues, it requires a lot of power, which is consumed by very powerful PCs.
He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
That is at least how I understand it.
Sensei.
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
Basically, the only people that can buy NFTs these days are people that have a large electricity usage due to like Bitcoin mining farms.
You're sensing something.
Also, wouldn't
from
hurt
the
to
artwork.
do more research after the stream.
Alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of what I said just now is kind of offhand, but that's how I understand it.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
That's basically kind of an abridged, like, version of what I read from a couple sources.
You'd imagine artists
Right now we're
would be
trying to
difficult
stop another
approach,
art thief.
But he seems really fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that. Let's get back to this. It makes more sense to me now.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
Yeah, Christy's right. Yes, she is.
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure.
All
but
these
I
are
sense
thieves.
this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece.
All these art thieves.
Something wrong?
Ah,
Don't
Yusuke.
mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
I'm trying to remember, like, the story beats here, because I think this was actually one that he made. So...
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me.
Oh, fuck. Set an alarm for 11 p.m. by accident.
That, I remember now.
Good thing I woke up at 11 a.m. Wait. What about on?
Let's not worry about it for now. It's about a post online.
Ryuji got beat up by an old lady, as he is one to do.
Here, look at this.
Loser.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too.
So is On's VA invested or not currently invested in the Kenny Omega big fucking Grand Slam champion storyline?
This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
Or is she just like an offhand fan, like,
his pupils' work.
yeah, I watch it.
Only his public face is shown on TV.
But I don't like to get like into that whole sort of miasma. I wouldn't be surprised if she was. I need to ask her if she knows who Kota Ibushi is. Or Kazuchika Okada.
Plagiarizing?
Of course he
I didn't
is.
think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I need to ask her if she's like a fan of AAA wrestling, because even I don't watch fucking AAA. And I feel like AEW makes like a bigger deal out of Kenny holding the AAA Mega Championship over the fucking Impact and TNA championships.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this.
Even though I feel like,
I mean,
you know,
he
those
is a
two
pupil
belts
of
would
his.
probably have more of kind of a place in United States culture than probably the Mega Championship.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing?
Yeah?
I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Ding 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 ding.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info.
Madarame saw
To his
this.
sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you don't understand any of the wrestling talk that we're doing, Christy.
Well then.
Copy program. But wrestling is like my top 5 interests. So yeah. I understand art, not wrestling, lol. Are you saying wrestling isn't art?
I can feel it.
Scoff.
Hey.
Also geeky, I'm gonna be rich. Yeah, that's right, your Kickstarter is pretty much over now, isn't it? Big City crooks are everywhere.
Hey.
Let me out, bestie. Less than an hour. Well, hey, you made like, I think like five times your, like 5 times your projected thing. So, hey, that's pretty good. Again, congratulations on that. My favorite art piece, the art KO, you mean. It came from out of nowhere. No one ever believed it would shift the cultural landscape quite like it did. Well, high schoolers are like overseas. Don't get any ideas, alright? I'm gonna celebrate tomorrow with extra tapioca pearls in my boba. You have fun with that, Christy.
Hey.
I really felt their desperate need to be loved by someone. I feel like this is a good screen cap. When the simps enter the chat.
All right.
I'm not gonna do the soundboard this time because it wasn't Morgana.
Well then.
Starting to get late. Perfect caption for it. I'm gonna post it on Twitter here after a bit. Probably once the stream's done.
Okay, let's get started.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Maruki, your school counselor. Thanks to school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little about how mental health and perception can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want to stress you out or anything. Just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind? See, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you, depending on your outlook. So, Ibushi-kun.
Any ideas?
What do we call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? It's a placebo.
This is it.
I didn't even have to look it up.
That's right.
I just wanted to make sure I got it right. Yep, that's correct. Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties. But even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that a nocebo. Yeah, they're pretty easy. It's like that one just kind of feels like one that most people would probably know just like offhand. Like, what's a placebo? But you know, I like him. People in the chat last time said that I should try to max him out as soon as possible. Specifically because he's not around for the entire game, and also because he seems to give you some pretty good benefits. So I'll probably focus on that a bit. That's just one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest, too. And it's my job to help you with that, so come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. The mind affects the body, huh? Think I'll change back into a human if I just believe in it hard enough? I know! I gotta believe! Oh boy. Monorama exhibit's great. It's great! Yeah, hopefully this stream I'll be able to...
Going by train. Oh. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
Very interesting, Ryuji. Sorry if I'm still like a bit, I don't know, bit trepidatious, I suppose, or laborious in my speaking. I feel like it's better than last time, but I'm still feeling a bit, I'm still shaking off the webs, you know?
We can bring pets on here. Hey, who are you calling a pet?
You.
Dude, be quiet. We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master. Oh, Kitty!
It's this scene!
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
You're imagining things. It's just a creature? It is merely a creature.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous. Again.
Oh, oh no! Time to button mash.
It's so funny. I want to hear it again.
It's got real vomit physics and everything.
Oh, I just threw open my mouth.
Oh, seriously?
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
I want more opportunities to like just fuck with Morgana a little bit. Even though Him is my bestie, I want to sort of bust his balls a little bit.
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? We gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station
Lot more opportunities to mess with him like that.
Street.
That was great. It was, wasn't it? I loved it a lot. This fucking dub is so good, man. I'm generally not one for like dubs of Japanese material because a lot of the time they're kind of, you know, they can be a bit cringy. But I think that this game kind of like hits that spot. I mean, I hate to be, you know, the ack dubs.
Wait.
No way.
Suguru Kamashita, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy.
But that's just kind of how I see it. Like a lot of the time, the dub writing is just, it's just not really all too good, and the voice acting is kind of corny.
Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament.
Which is not to say the voice actors are bad. I'm just saying that, like,
Seems doubtful.
a lot of the time the direction doesn't seem as tight as it should be, you know?
Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address.
This is like something you would build in Fallout 4, dude. Just like this random, like, fucking aluminum walls and, like, co-hangers and shit.
The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
You're saying that. I usually mostly watch dub unless the sub version is the only one available.
No one sneeze or we'll blow this
Fair
house
enough.
down, okay?
I'm sorry for making you vom, friend.
Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
They sure do.
You two are here as well?
Hey, sorry,
Hi.
but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity. And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That...
Imagine some random student walking up to you accusing your master of both plagiarism and abuse. Both plagiarism and abuse. It's just like unsolicited, like, accusations.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now.
I hate that because I know what's coming much later.
If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke. What's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Just like... But yeah, like, imagine someone just walking up to you and just, like, without like, any build-up, just, like, flatly saying, oh yeah, your father is an asshole.
Understood, Sensei.
I mean, unless you think your dad is an asshole, in which case,
even
you
I
know.
doubt that a cranky old man
It's
like
still a bit
myself could
awkward,
be
but it's
liked by
just like,
everyone.
why?
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
Look at these smears! It looks like shit, dude.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
My heart hurts for Yusuke, man.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Again, like, here's the thing. Morgana's just like, that piece of shit Yusuke, he better not steal on from me. I feel like Yusuke has no comprehension of romance at all. He either has no interest in it, or he just has no, like, or he just has, like, no grasp of it, you know?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
He doesn't need a woman, and he doesn't need a man either. What he needs is art. That's his true love.
How's the metanav?
It's actually kind of cute, to be perfectly honest.
Hey, the app.
Was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real though, what the hell's going on?
Plagiarism's shack just sounds like a shit-ass, like a DeviantArt group page.
Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for.
You mean, like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
Oh.
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Think more
Should
personally.
we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
A museum.
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
This is classic thievery right here. Look at Ryuji's eye. Look at it stretch. He's growing a third eye out of his, like, left eye.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
I have found inner peace, Joker.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
Ryuji's expressions are the best. They are. They really are.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Do you think that we'll be able to get to Yusuke's awakening during this part? Because if we can, then... Well, next stream is going to be... dungeon crawling. And I'll get someone else on here with me, too, to, like, just kind of shoot the shit with. And chat with while we go through it.
Forget that. Look!
I think we can. Well, then that'll be the stream. That will be the stream.
That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
It'll be shorter than normal, but tonight I'm kind of fine with that. Gives me time to prep for this week. Because I don't think you were here, Mech, but I talked about the things I want to do this week.
To the point that it's gaudy. It's a museum, right?
One of which being a bunch of DreamWorks games. And since I don't have them, I need to find ROMs. Either rip the game files off of like a disc, or other means. If you catch my drift.
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
Museum all to himself.
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, Ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
I was about to say, like, this is basically as, like, cliche of, like, a fucking thief heist as you can get. But it's still really cool. Yeah, definitely.
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
It's thematically appropriate, basically.
Man, just look at that insane crowd.
We have to get in there and steal the diamond.
Yes.
Well then, it's time that we begin our infiltration. Are we gonna have to wait in that gigantic line? Don't be stupid. We're not going in the front door. But there's a high wall around the building.
Shall we go?
We'll just have to find our way up over it then. In any case, let's get going. But yeah. I don't think you, Oh wait, yeah. Oh, you did answer. You watched highlights of Double or Nothing. Should've watched the whole show. It's really good. Again, it made lemons out of lemonade because the build to it was not good. But the matches were spectacular. This is really how he thinks of that rundown shack? It's overwhelmingly shiny. It's just not hitting me that this is that old guy's palace. That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's go check it out. Let's see what I can find. Oh, fuck. The exhibit is now closed. We await your return on another date. Hey, send more guards over here. Just the two of us won't be able to deal with this whole crowd.
Oh.
This is our chance. It looks like security is focused on the front entrance. That means there'll be less of them everywhere. Let's go. First off, let's see if I can do anything here. I sure can. I need to watch more wrestling nowadays. I've been out of it for a while, mostly watching highlights and clips. Which is fair. Not everyone can be expected to watch, like, wrestling on a weekly basis. Especially when you watch, like, multiple shows like I do.
Hey!
Oh, the skylight's open. I think we can get in here. But it's a pretty far drop. Will we be able to get way back... Or to get back out this way?
Now's my time to shine.
Don't worry. I have a rope. I'm our tool specialist after all. So what's your call, Joker? Want to head inside? Alright, let's do this.
How suspicious.
It's quiet in here. Almost eerily so.
Oh.
Hey! It's moving. Come on, we're in a palace. That ain't anything to be freaking out over.
This is...
The palace reflects its ruler's heart. We may want to check these paintings out. Yeah, like if anything, me wanting to sort of watch wrestling on stream, it's like it might be good for something like that then, Mech. Oh hey, there's some kind of explanation here. Let's see. It's someone's name and age. What the hell? That can't be the title of the painting, right? Do you think it's the artist's name? Let's check the other paintings too. I think there might be something important about them.
Hey.
I'm curious about the other paintings too. Come on, let's go look in the next room. Oh. Although I will admit, the hardest part about wanting to like watch wrestling on stream is finding wrestling that I can get away with watching on stream, you know? Like anything that's owned by WWE, it's not gonna cut it. AEW is a bit of a crapshoot. Even companies like Ring of Honor, Impact, even like New Japan, those might be out of the question.
Hey.
So I might have to like look a bit deeper to find something that's Twitch and YouTube safe. Another. That's gotta be the name and age on the plaque.
Hey.
This one has a full name. What the fuck?
Hey.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Matarame's famous for having a variety of art styles. But all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
Let's see here.
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
But yeah, that's really the big challenge with all this. Just trying to find something that I can safely watch on YouTube and Twitch without the company in question coming for me, you know? Because as much as I would love to do something with actual professional wrestling on Twitch, I like streaming on Twitch, so you know. If it doesn't work out, then I really don't have much of a choice now, do I? Wrestling companies really love to snipe them streams with copyright. What? No way. Yep.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
Yukovich.
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
But I think with guys like GCW and Black Label Pro and other smaller federations like that, we might be safe. It feels like something I'll have to test run a bit in order to figure out what's safe and what isn't. But that's a really risky thing to test run, you know?
Huh? Wait a second.
I remember a while ago, Matthew of Botchamania had a bit of a confrontation between himself and AEW over copyright. And eventually, him and AEW sorted out, and things are fine again. But, you know, that's kind of a bad omen.
What do you think these paintings are?
His students. Madarame's pupils.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them?
For real?
It was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
Okay, I need to make for real a soundbite. It needs to go on the soundboard. It needs to go on the soundboard by next stream.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
Oh wait, why am I not hitting these? Hold on. Give me a second here. But no, it's just come on, wrestling. I just want to share my love with people for it. Hold on, let's see. Oh no, I don't have the lockpick. I would say if you think it's too risky to do, don't feel like you're obligated to do it. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not I don't feel like that. But I want to do it. Because I really love professional wrestling. And I want to share that with other people, you know? We're here to investigate, so we should check everything that catches our attention.
Joker, there's a...
I know, but I can't do shit about it. It's because I'm not good enough. What's the? What are these? Is this a pamphlet? This is getting way too detailed for a freaking palace. Why'd he bother making something like this? Oh, there's a museum guide on here. Let's take it with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it might even show us the location of the treasure. Nice. That is a possibility. At the very least, it should be good reference for the scale of this place. Huh? The map only shows half of the museum. I see. It says it's 1 out of 2. Then the 2 out of 2s. Oh. Oh. Then the 2 out of 2s. Attitude! It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Just how big is this place? We can worry about that another time. Right now, our objective is confirming Madarame's cognition. We may have to reconsider our plan depending on what we find. I mean, he has a palace. Seems pretty sketch to me.
There's a treasure chest.
Can I open this?
Oh.
Come on, Morgana, just use your teeth. You're sharp enough to pick a lock, right? You and your shark teeth.
I can see it.
Am I missing anything? Because I'd hate to miss, like, just free pickups. I mean, I know there's always, like, wrestling video games and stuff. But to set those up and actually make them interesting, it requires quite a bit of effort on my part.
Joker.
Check around the room a little closer. Because I have to make myself as a wrestler. I have to lay out like a unique moveset. I probably have to do the same for everybody else that I want to have in there. It just takes a bit.
Look at this.
It's not like I'm against putting effort into things, it's just, you know, sometimes I don't want to put a whole bunch of effort into it. I'm not lazy. I promise.
The infinite spring?
Oh, no! No!
A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds.
No.
These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
I hate this.
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still.
Oh, I hate it still because I know what's coming.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display.
I'm just gonna say, full disclosure. During my first playthrough, Madarame was my most hated, like, antagonist in this game, aside from Shido, who I think is the name of the politician character. So, this is gonna be really, this is gonna be something. It's gonna be something, alright.
But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
What do you all think?
We should confirm these facts with Yusuke first.
Yeah. Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
I don't like detective work, I just want to fight.
You're right.
I'll refrain from making the comment I was gonna make.
I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
Yes.
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mick. I think we're on the fast track of actually, like, you know, getting to Yusuke's awakening. And we're just back here now. Home sweet home. Like, Yusuke is hiding the truth, huh? Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owe your life to them? I'm not so sure anymore. What are you bringing this up for? According to, Kitagawa-kun, Madarame isn't a problem. What do you mean? Something wrong? I mean, I know Madarame is a bad person, but still. Maybe I'm so hesitant because I haven't actually met any of his victims. Yeah, I guess that part's totally different from what happened with Kamoshida. This might be an extreme line of thinking, but if an evil person isn't causing any trouble now, is there really a point in us stepping up? That is poignant for me. Well, you got a point. So we're gonna let Yusuke decide if Madarame's worth going after or not? I don't know. If it were me, I'd never forgive that bastard. Let's see how Yusuke feels. Yeah. I guess we could talk some more after that. Okay. Let's meet in Shibuya after school tomorrow.
Come on.
Look, here's the thing. Let's ask Yusuke tomorrow. You must be tired. No! Let me get plant food! Can I not get plant food? Please. No plant food.
Let's go to bed.
You go to bed.
Okay.
I just noticed to ask Yusuke about this. You go to bed, Morgana. I don't need you to go out into the world. I'm an independent 16-year-old person. I can do this on my own. And I don't need a cat to help me around. That being said, you're still my bestie. Kitty kissies.
Well then.
Call it a day and go to bed. East. So I'm sorry about making you vom today.
Hey, it's me.
They're just having a conversation about, like, Morgana just saying, please never do that again. I didn't like it very much.
I just can't forgive Madarame, but what An said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
I don't know.
You don't know either, huh? It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it.
Morgana will remember that. I apologize, though. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just to get the kid off my back.
Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm. Again, this game makes absolutely no commentary about the real world. None at all.
Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
You're right.
Thanks. Don't tell Ann I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.
I just love, like, this kind of, like, perfect, like, archetypical kind of, brotherhood that, like, the main character and, Ryuji can have if you, like, format that way. It's very wholesome and very fun. Ryuji, it's the adult's fault. It is, though. Alright. I contacted, Kitagawa-kun about modeling for him. Still waiting for his response. Thanks. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to, do as an art model, though. Just be yourself. That's actually kinda hard. Look, you don't gotta go all out for this. You're only doing it so you can get dirt on Madarame, remember? It is true. It sounded like, Kitagawa-kun wants this to be a private picture of his, though. Well, I guess I'll let you guys know when he contacts me again.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
But yeah. The main character and, Morgana. They hashed it out. They both apologized for, being jerks to each other, and now everything's okay again. Wholesome friendship between man and feline.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
I think we're actually getting close to the awakening. Like, I think it happens, like, on this day in the game.
Hey, quiet down. It's that student council president.
Like, I'd hate to, like, cut the stream so soon. But we'll see where it takes us. Hey, Makoto, you want to pet my cat? He's very soft.
She got a hold of Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Okay, see you later.
It's just the main character just keeps fracturing the relationship between him and Morgana just by doing stupid shit. Just stupid shit to, like, bust his balls.
We finally landed a big target. Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Han's late.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame? I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you?
Did she cut her bangs?
Oh, nice eye.
I didn't cut them.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too, if it was just the two of us?
I swear, Yusuke, I'm a really good guy if you get to know me.
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
I don't believe you have any interest in anyone of the opposite sex. Or of the same sex. Is Yusuke... Is he, like, aromantic? Because if he was, then that would make complete sense for his character.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, not
The-
really.
The aromantic icon that we need.
Well then, let's get started.
Yusuke's only romance is his art. You know what? Again, that makes sense. We haven't been dropping frames too much. I'm really upset that I've had to like drop the quality of the streams recently, but Xfinity has been a bastard lately, so this is what's been happening. 720p 30 FPS is kind of the most I can do at the moment. Yusuke's wrestling gimmick would be him rejecting the fans for his own art. It would be, you know what? That would be a spin on like a Daniel Bryan's no gimmick, like when people wouldn't stop doing the yes chants at him and he just outright rejected them.
Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
It's literally exactly like that. Like, he would love his art so much to the point where people would... people would simply cheer him because he just loves art so much. Plus, that would make him very marketable. You could literally, like, sell like, portraits of his paintings on, like, a store.
It's no use.
It's no use!
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
How are we supposed
Don't
to know
say that. Don't say spill his beans.
Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
Well, don't get caught.
Who do you think you're talking to?
A cat.
This is too boring, so I'm going to scout around a bit.
I hate Mondays, Joker.
It's weird how flashy that door is. And is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
That's literally the lock that's in most palaces. Just a big giant locked door.
Are you done?
It's no good.
Hmm?
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
Can't rush an artist, my man.
I'm sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
There you go.
Your sensei's seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them.
You need to come at this with a little more grace, dude.
I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come at this with a little bit more grace, man. Like it or not, this is basically like saying to someone's face who really respects their dad that their dad is a piece of shit, you know? It's like a big culture shock to them.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork.
What?
Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block right now.
How long has that been?
Dude, still.
Artist's block for 50 years. Amazing.
Hitogawa-kun.
Then why are you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master? There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
And you're okay with this?
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
Then you leave me with no choice.
Grace.
Hey!
Imagine 50 years of writer's block.
I'm reporting you to the police. I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
What the F, man?
Ryuji, stop it! Calm down, okay?
Damn it!
I won't report you, but only under one condition.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake.
Oh! Considering that Atlas is owned by Sega, I'm curious. Sonic X Atlas. Yay or nay? Okay, so, let's unpack this a little bit.
However,
I said...
nothing to worry about anymore. If you're
like, hold please. I'll get to that in just a second. Because that's something I actually want to talk about.
I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever.
And this is why he will never get a mate.
What?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model.
Okay. I'll just say it. Yay. But, in a certain sense, because I feel like Sonic could be a decent RPG. It's been attempted only once, and I think once is not indicative of how, like, a franchise or a property does. Like, one attempt at a Sonic RPG is not indicative of whether or not Sonic works as an RPG, I feel like. So, in terms of, like, Sonic X Persona, if you were to cross Sonic over with Persona characters, not so sure about that. But if Atlas were to develop a Sonic RPG, I would buy that immediately. Because the thing about, like, Sonic Chronicles is not that... It's not that it was developed by a B team. That's a common misconception. It's because they just didn't have the time or resources, and there was also just the weird baggage of Ken Penders and legal issues surrounding the music, and just this different miasma of things that kept it from, like, being really, really great. Or at least, you know, good. But yeah, I'm not sure about a crossover, but if Atlas were to make a Sonic RPG in the style of Persona, with sort of like similar mechanics to Persona, I think that could work really well. Also, welcome to the stream, K-Kes. It's nice to have you here. I actually haven't seen you here for a bit. We got Gotoku. Yakuza Studio develop a Sonic game. That was actually something I was kind of thinking about during the Sonic Central stream.
And I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well. If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
Hook, line, and sinker right there. I actually joked about like a Yakuza-style Sonic game. Or at least I was thinking about joking about it during the Sonic Central stream. I'm just kind of thinking to myself, you know, wouldn't it be some shit like if Sonic played like an old Yakuza game like Yakuza?
Nude, meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Because those are my terms.
I'm sorry?
But that's... Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Will you give me a second here?
Of course. I'm willing to wait. I'll make time according to your plans, but please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No, no, no! We are not done talking here!
Hey, what should we do?
We have to leave.
Yeah, damn it. You got us good this time.
Yusuke really said you ain't progressing the story unless you strip.
Don't give up so easily!
Is she done being a model?
Hey Morgana, I've got some news for you.
A cat?
You moron.
It's said that the producers of Yakuza, in this case, Daisuke Sato, is interested in possibility of making a Sonic game. Well, I wouldn't mind that.
He's totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to pose nude if this keeps up!
But yeah, Sonic as a brawler, I think that could work. Especially like with something like the Werehog. I feel like you could do something like that well. But like with a different variety of characters.
How dare that, Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full on nude.
The full nudity? Lady Ann's gonna...
I'm not even gonna say it this time, just keep it in your pants, man.
Drop it!
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
Simp. Thank you for doing it for me, Mech. But no,
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
I guess that, like, I wouldn't be too against, like, Sonic, like, going back to the well of, like, 3D brawling.
Then, Lady Ann, you're fine with bearing it all?
Because it's not, like, the concept of Sonic and combat. It's, like, a far-off thing, you know? It can work. You just need the right devs and the right resources in order to make it work.
I am not!
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself, with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame's the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too. Before he ends up like us.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet too.
It may become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Let's say to a remaster or a sequel to Sonic the Fire Sonic Championship. Also, if you think Yusuke is bad, did you deal with Kamoshida already? Yeah, Kamoshida's the first guy you get to.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece.
Also, hey, have you guys noticed that the licenses haven't been running out? Mac, I think you helped me fix the issue. Thanks.
Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
No, do not say this. Do not fucking say this. You shouldn't say it. Which means I'm gonna say it anyway.
What? Are you saying I'm... no, I mean, that's not what this is about.
Just completely missing the mark. So fucking far. I wouldn't be against, like, a sequel to Sonic the Fighters. I mean, Sonic the Fighters was pretty much Virtua Fighter with a Sonic skin. Just do that again, but with modern characters.
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what, before his exhibit ends.
I don't know how, you know, I don't know how successful it would be. But, you know, they can make it, it's like, they could probably make it work.
Let's start after school tomorrow.
Thing is, Sega hasn't really put... Yes, also add Tangle and Whisper. Whisper would be, like, a very fun character to, like, make a moveset for, I feel like.
Oh, it'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's see... I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
And also, don't have the roster be contained, like, don't have, like, half the roster be made up of people that... of, like, characters that people really don't know.
Changing our hideout periodically, huh? That's a plan I don't mind backing.
Because, like... I realize that the hooligans, like, have their, Hold on. States. Well, here's the thing. Yusuke is not the person we're going after. It's his, well, teacher, quote unquote, Madarame. That's who we're going after. There's no way type of figure would be able to get away with what they're doing here in the States. People get away with shit like this all the time. Everywhere in the world. Because they have leverage. And that's just the fact of it. With a combination of money and leverage, you can get away with pretty much anything. Laws only work if they're applied to people evenly. And for some people, it's just not applied. Now, I'm not trying to be facetious about it. It's like that's just how it is in the real world.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
Huh?
It's how corporations dodge taxes.
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans.
Because there are loopholes in laws and just plain leverage in government bodies that allow people to get away with stuff like that. Now, who would you say is committing the bigger offense? Kamoshida or Madarame? It feels weird to, like, compare the two. Because you could say that, like... Actually, no. I feel like Madarame. Because here's the thing. It feels odd to sort of, like, compare the two, because in real life you wouldn't want to, because you know, it's all abuse. It's all terrible.
There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
We don't care about art.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either.
See everything that happens in Hollywood, Los Angeles. See everything that happens in pretty much every major corporation you can think of. Tax dodging, abuse, overworking staff and not paying them enough. It's gone away with all the time. And I don't mean to, like, bring down the stream, it's just that's how it is.
I'm a journalist. If you ever get any leads, mind contacting me here?
See you then.
I guess we should go home for today.
But yeah, it feels weird to compare the two, because in real life you wouldn't do that. But if we're thinking...
Hey, it's me.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this because I wanna sort of talk about this. Again, it feels weird to like compare the two. But I think Madarame does... I feel like Madarame is worse because it seems like his damage is longer lasting than most of the stuff that Kamoshida does. Because with Kamoshida, ideally, in theory, you would be done with him after you graduate high school. Once you're done with that, you don't have to deal with him anymore. Presumably. But with Madarame, supposedly the shit that he does follows you for like the rest of your life. So, in terms of that, I'd say that Madarame is worse. But, if you can believe it, and I know that people who've seen this game can believe it, he gets a whole lot worse. Also, thank you to KKS, the Sanity Doctor, and Y2 Sub for hanging out in the stream tonight. It's really good to have you here, guys. I'm very happy that I could be a part of your night. It just warms the little clutches of my soul.
I have some interesting news.
I only have a second. Make it quick.
Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart.
Another change of heart?
You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is
Remember all the stuff that Madarame explains later on. I'm not gonna spoil any of it because it's big. And the moment I heard it, I was like, this guy's the fucking dirt worst.
And that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school. The guy's name is Nakanohara.
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
Funny how that works out.
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
You're approaching me? I can't tell you about a change of heart without getting closer. I found out something about Madarame. Sounds like Asuna of his offed himself when he couldn't speak up about Madarame stealing his work. Is that true? That journalist was looking into Madarame too. It could be real. Someone died though. No one's talking about it. I bet it was covered up. I wonder if Kitagawa-kun has heard anything. It'd be great if he could help us out. Ain't that asking a bit much? After today, he's probably gonna be on edge about this. Well, anyway, Madarame is still a piece of crap. Let's meet up tomorrow. It'll be our first time at the new hideout. That passageway is that passageway in Shibuya, right? Got it. See you guys tomorrow.
If the rumor Ryuji just spoke of is true, there have to be other victims.
Imagine this. Game of the Cinemax and gameplay of Yakuza with the storytelling of Persona. I'd say that, like, they're, like, on par with each other, because Yakuza and Persona do, like, a really good job of telling their stories, I feel like. Especially, like, with Yakuza, in terms of, like, long-term storytelling, and long-term storytelling at that. Like, long. Because Kiryu's, like, arc lasted for, like, 7 games. And at least according to what I've seen, it never really got stale. Whereas Persona, I feel like it's I feel like it's the best at, like, maximizing its runtime. In terms of, like, having one story in mind and maximizing the game's runtime to tell that story with as many details as possible.
Now listen up.
If that makes any sense. Not a fault if you get involved in any shady business. I mean, there do exist Persona movies. So, yeah. You can watch those. Can I watch something?
Oh.
Thanks. Realistic teen drama. Watching their romances makes you charming. Hey, Sojiro, you got plant food? Hold on, let's make a couple of, make a couple of lockpicks.
Yeah.
Because we need those. Look at Morgana. He's just like... Again, he's like, paint me like one of your French cats.
Yes.
You're definitely getting better. I could tell just by watching you. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Nice.
Like, I wouldn't mind a Yakuza, like, movie. I think that already exists, actually. So. Because I remember a long time ago, Nelson actually told me about it. And he was like, it's fine. It exists. And that's really all you can say about it. So, yeah.
Well then.
Fine. Let's see. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Shima said Nakanohara should be in Shibuya too.
Yo.
Hi.
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real?
For real?
My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
This guy's a student? He's a student at Shujin. But he talks like he's like 30 years old.
He seems pretty nice.
He looks
Doesn't
like
seem
it
like
too.
the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
That's a grown-ass man. It pretty much is. I think this is the guy that was bullying people at Shujin. And if it is... Like, look at him! Look at this portrait!
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
Also, I'm not sure if this was in the original game, so there is that. You can say whether or not it was. I don't know.
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
Also, I should say, KKS, I have played the original P5. I've not played P5 Royal, but I've played P5 all the way through. Hello, Dual Throne. How are you doing tonight, my man?
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home.
I have no idea. I have only played Royal.
I wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well. A very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide?
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left. But he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. tried to turn over a new leaf, working in a ward office. But it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again. Please, make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well.
I want everyone here to realize that this can also be applied not just on a personal level, like to a single person, but it can also be applied on the industrial level. Blacklisting in entertainment. It happens all the time in Hollywood, in video games. If someone of certain standing doesn't like you, they can just make sure you never find work again in that field. It can even make it hard to find work in other fields. So, you know, this can be extended to other facets of life, is what I'm saying. But this is how the game is projecting it. And it's really clever, it's very well done, and oh my gosh, I love this game so much! I love how it does these things! It's not limited to entertainment. Oh no, I know. My B-day is tomorrow. Oh, well, happy birthday, Switchboy. Certain friends aren't feeling great, but I feel good. That's good to hear, Dulthur. Also, have you heard of those Kotobukiya Abishoju MLPFIM EQG figurines? Well, it seems Sega and Hasbro are now collaborating with them to make Hatsune Miku figures, complete with Bonafide version of Miku. Also, Sega is planning on making more movies, with Yakuza being one of them. It's in the articles if you'd like. I will look into that. Because I know that because I know the second Sonic movie is coming next year. In the world of engineering, for example, if you burn a bridge at one company, everyone sort of knows about it and your name is mud. Oh, I know. Very toxic. It's like many industries are like that, just like toxic protection of certain individuals over others. Save another
Even
life.
Now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
He is an adult. This isn't the same guy. This is not the same man. Sega's doing movies, then why is Nintendo not doing movies? They are doing movies though. There's a Mario movie coming out under Illumination.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
But yeah, but yeah, like I don't mean to be all real world serious on the stream, but I feel like in order to really appreciate like a game like this, you kind of need to kind of put yourself on the line a little bit in terms of like you kind of need to like leave a lot of yourself on the table in order to sort of express why this game's story works, I feel like. So yeah, it's good. It's very good, and I love it very much.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame.
Oh, not Illumination. You know, the Minion movie and Sing movie. We're doing an awesome job with the Crash movie. What would you do with a Crash movie, though? In fact, here, chat. If Charles Martinet was not the voice of Mario in the Illumination movie, who would play Mario?
I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said?
One question, where can I watch E3? Look it up, man. Probably just on the normal channels. I imagine like IGN will have a stream along with GameSpot, those kinds of places.
If I could leave, would.
Oh boy. Found it painful to stay with Madarame. And do you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide.
Where people can use what you say on Twitter and have that be the reason for a person's livelihood to be ruined for good. I mean, I'm kind of off and on about the existence of cancel culture.
I'd like to find a way to save this young man.
Because
he has a bright future ahead of him.
Because especially after the whole meaning of it has been twisted and really not meant anything these days by people of, like, big say and swing in importance, it's kind of hard to take it seriously now. But that's a whole miasma that I'm not sure I want to get into.
Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
The bottom line is, I like this story and I like how it uses real-world themes to sort of humanize the world. To sort of humanize the game's world. It's very good. So if it's another FF character, I will hate Nintendo. Final Fantasy? I would like... I mean, when Sephiroth got announced, it didn't do too much for me.
On behalf of one of Madarame's victims.
But for me, it's just like, if it was like a Fire Emblem character, I would just be like, fine. If characters are not internet breakers. But not every character needs to be an internet breaker. I feel
Sounds
like
we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
And also, I read your thing, Tool Dothrone. I get what you're saying. Basically, like, it's like, yeah, like these scenes are not just like a drawn upon for the sake of drama. Like, this is shit that like actually happens in the real world. You're right.
Hell yeah!
Crash Coco, Spyro, Master Chief, Paper Mario, Waluigi, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Sora, Doomguy, Scorpion are all internet breakers. I mean, again, you don't really need like an internet breaker. Like, a lot of people didn't really think much of Terry when he was revealed as a fighter. I think a lot of people even didn't...
Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
I feel like a lot of people just didn't want him there.
I'll never let something like that happen.
What is an internet breaker? Basically a character that's announced that just sets the world on fire,
Plus,
you know?
We finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout?
Makes you wonder what Atlas will do with Persona 6, if that ever comes to fruition. How will they top a story like this one? I feel like we'll all be like fucking grandpas and grandmas by the time that Persona 6 comes out. Because if Persona 4 is any indication, Atlas is going to be riding on... this game for like the next 6 years. Kind of like how a CD Projekt Red...
Welcome to our new hideout.
Or rather, kind of like how Rockstar Games likes to ride off of singular games for like entire generations. See GTA 5.
Our target this time is Madarame.
I think it would be impossible to blow every single person on the internet. Blow! Makes you wonder what...
We all saw that palace.
See if a single character
We'll
broke the
pay
internet.
dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one.
It is funny how Twitter kind of went offline the moment that Minecraft Steve was announced. And yeah, Minecraft Steve is really cool. Like, he's a really cool character.
Furthermore, Lady Ann's chastity is on the line.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace.
You know what? Fuck it. Simp. There we go.
After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
But yeah, like, not every character needs to be, like, a world-shattering reveal. Thoughts on the upcoming Sonic cartoons. Sonic Prime and Rise of the Wisps. Really excited for Rise of the Wisps because the past two, like, YouTube Sonic animation shows have been really good. Can't really say much for Sonic Prime because, aside from lip service, we have not seen anything of what that show will be.
Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
I guess salty is a real dialogue.
Then his palace being
unlikely Shrek. Dude, I joke about Shrek a lot. But even, like, I'm just like, nah. Shrek is a movie character. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.
So crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time, too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
Okay, Kess, you know what, Switch Boy? Did you watch the Sonic Central stream?
That's right.
If so, what'd you think of it?
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right?
The clip of. If anyone else has seen the clip of Knuckles briefly talking about feminism, it's that show I consider being outstanding in quality. Yeah, that's Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom is a really, really good... Sonic cartoon. It's too bad it got, like, gypped right out the gate. I remember way back...
June 5th.
Sorry.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card.
It's good at the start until boring announcements at the end.
So our infiltration route will need to
Want
be
all
set in
Sonic
stone
cartoons
2
to
days
be
prior
that well
on
written.
June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Okay.
This is the first job for Team Sonic! I forgot that we named it that! Let's blast through with Sonic speed! Okay! Alright! Come on, it's time to get this mission started! Your mission to change Madarame's heart has begun. You must steal his treasure by the deadline. Mission start. Please start. Considering that it looks like Sonic Prime is co-produced in Canada, how much you want to bet that certain voice actor... that certain voice actresses from a certain pastel-colored themed show might show up in episodes of the show as different characters? I want Big Jim Miller to just make a cameo as, like, a really large... like, Sonic character. Just someone that's, like, designed off his likeness. Palaces to find the obstruction. Enter palaces quickly and find obstacles and triumph over challenges before the deadline.
Huh?
No, it's not all for today. I need to go buy plant food first. Hold, please. Yeah! We're Sonic Hero! Hold on. Where is that? Oh, I need to go to Central Street. I kind of wonder, what is about this calling cards that makes them work in the way they do? My understanding of the world is that the real world person is not consciously aware of their shadow or the metaverse itself, so why does some nonsense of stealing their desires cause a massive reaction instead of confusion? Like, What is this about? Steal my desires? What? Well, I think it's a difference between the conscious and the subconscious. It's like there's quite a bit of analysis to sort of do there. But it's also kind of one of those things where, like, you may also have to suspend your disbelief a little bit.
What would you like?
I'll take your entire stock! Let's see, what can I buy that's of, like, SP use?
Take your time. What do you want to
Yeah,
do?
that's a whole, like, discussion that we can have. But speaking of discussion...
I'll just add this.
Actually, that makes no sense. I really need to use the restroom. I'll be back. This cannot go on like this. Give me, like, a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's a lot of discussion to have about this game. Some of it, like, I don't feel as qualified to talk about, but there's a lot. It's like there's a lot of stuff that's like fun to sort of talk about, with sort of its themes, how it's mechanics and themes meld into real life and theories. It's just a very fun game to think about and talk about. That's why I love it a lot. Like, I saw the Sonic Central livestream presentation, looked cool, and some of the announcements were nice, but Sonic Rangers has me curious. I need to see some gameplay before I see it. You've successfully completed a Beef Bowl shop rush. I have not. I have not had the time. Rather, I haven't had the opportunity to go back to the Beef Bowl shop at night yet. Speaking of shops, we need to get some stuff for the palace. It's a good thing I'm loaded. Want to buy something.
Please head to the exam room. Okay, which one?
But yeah, for Sonic Rangers.
There's a lot of pollen in the air right now, mainly from. Oh, did you decide?
If that is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
I need to see some gameplay, you know? If I don't see gameplay, then I'm just not going to be. See, your shop manager is very disappointed in you, Stev. I've been railroaded in story though.
Thanks.
It's not my fault that not my fault that these people won't leave me alone, you know?
You want that one? Here you go. Take care.
Where can I buy SP? I think I can buy it somewhere on... acceptable. Barely. Well, it's gonna have to work, because it's the truth. You know? Like you said, who's your favorite female character in Persona 5 so far? You know, your waifu. The new girl. Well, my favorite girl in this game so far is... I mean, I like Makoto a whole lot. Like you gotta remember, like, I've played this game before. I played it from start to finish. So, I'm just teasing Stev, you know this. No, I know, I'm playing it up, you know? I'm playing it up. I realize my monotone nature doesn't really, you know, convey that too well, but I'm trying here. What if I just want to eat at the beef bowl shop? Have you ever considered that? Or has that never crossed your mind? I know. You're not monotone. A lot of people have told me over the years that I am. Yeah, a lot of people have told me over the years that I am. Which is not to say that's a bad thing. But it's just kind of something that I've always accepted about myself, and kind of something that maybe that I still hold true today. Even if maybe it's not as accurate as it once was. I want to make a purchase. It's about the only thing I can sell you, kid.
Okay.
Oh, well, I need to sell this. You know that.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
But yeah, you have to remember, like, I've played this game before from start to finish, so
I guess that's fine.
In general, like, I know who my wife is for this game.
I guess that's
but
fine.
As of right now, I'd have to say probably the new girl, because she's their coffee from Dad Senpai will let you gather SP stuff. I know that. I'm like asking if I can buy anything right now that's SP related.
All right, which one?
Boost. Well, that's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Sounds good.
Just carry around a pack of oil.
You better not use it to pull a prank.
From last few comments regarding all that's being discussed in game, they're very thought-provoking. You did bring up some good points. Aww. I appreciate all of you very much.
All right, which one? Sounds good. Okay. All right, which one?
Let's see here. What do you even do with this? I think we're good on not...
Come again.
I feel we're good on not, like, upgrading for a short while here. I mean, even if we don't, like, we can't even get, like, SP stuff right now. It's not like we need it, like, dearly. We're fine. Access way. Where is the hideout? It's right here. There we go.
Let's go.
Thanks. Granted, I'm not sure what comments you're referring to, but I appreciate it. I think it's referring to your comments on, like, how the conscious and the unconscious works in this game. I'm sure you already know this, but the first thing we need to do is secure an infiltration route. And we send the calling card. Yeah. We know the drill. Anyways, let's get ready. Hello. Yeah.
Come inside.
Our master would like a word with you. Come in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. So you've come. Your rehabilitation seems to be going smoothly. It's been tough. Has it now? I prepared a special gift for you. I must reward such valiant efforts. Use this power well. Traits. Every persona has specific traits, each of which has a different effect. Some may decrease the cost of a skill, or increase the power of a specific attribute. Inflicting shock to knock down enemies. This is the palace where Foxboy involves himself and is the MC of the final encounter. That's correct! This is Yusuke's place now, buddy. There are various benefits associated with using a persona's trait in battle. Be sure to take into account which actions will best utilize the trait. You can view the details of a persona's trait in the persona's status screen by pressing square. Huh. Our master is extending incredible kindness. Shed tears of joy, inmate. Your personas are born. Your personas are born from the masks of your heart. They come in all manner of shapes and sizes. You must master the inner workings of each persona to draw out its power. Am I the only one who thinks that Igor looks out of place in the Persona universe as compared to most personas in the game? I don't think so, personally. Do that, and they will surely be of great use to you on your journey to rehabilitation. If you have other businesses, you may tend to them now. Let's see who's in the chat. Because you guys have been great this evening. Thanks for coming out, man. We have Dual Throne, KKS, Omega Jared, and Y2 Sub. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. It's been great having you here. When I first saw Igor in P4, I thought he was the villain. I showed my mom the intro to Persona 5 Vanilla Edition, and she thought that Igor was the villain too. And I was just like, oh mother. I didn't say it to her out loud, but I was just like, oh mother, how little you know.
Justine, you handled registration? Are you sure?
He does kind of have that villainous vibe to him, doesn't he? Brain skill details. Increased chance of afflicting the ailments after a baton pass. Being inflicted by ailment. Physical skills by 20%. So there's even more of this to take into consideration. Igor's awesome in all actuality. He sure is. Sega Cinematic Universe, Nintendo Cinematic Universe, how about it? I saw this joke when the Sonic movie and Detective Pikachu were starting to come out. Where it's like people were planning out like this. It's like people were planning out like this would-be
You'd like to register
would-be cinematic universe of different video game series. With the first crossover movie being Super Smash Brothers.
Are you sure?
Like the first movies in the timeline would be a Detective Pikachu in the Sonic movie, and then the Mario movie by Illumination, and then so on and so forth.
Done already? What?
I don't have business here. Can I just go to bed? I'm tired, man.
What was that?
What are you doing, inmate? You don't have time to be laying around. Here. Our final leave. If voiced reach. And most. No. Even must relay. Reverse. Repel. Chosen. Cruel. Save. World. I feel like I can hear a voice coming from somewhere.
No slacking off.
Familiarize yourself with the many facets of the heart that dwell within you. Doing so will propel you to greater heights and give you strength as you work toward your rehabilitation. Go forth. I have high expectations of you. My Super Smash Bros. Movie Wet Dream is like Mario and Sonic like teaming up.
Come on.
We may not be able to like get like a Sonic and Mario like adventure style game, but I feel like that would at least make people pop so fucking hard. Get with the program, alright? You're a vital member of the team here. Just so we can finally have that moment, like, solidified in the history books of history. You know?
Yes.
Oh, complain about it some more, Morgana. He's fine. 10 clasp. Okay, let's get that chest. Let's go. So yeah, we're starting the palace infiltration. We're gonna try to get to Yusuke's awakening here in the stream before we quit, because that's something that I would like to do.
Whoa!
Hold on, Joker. It's an infrared laser device. We touch it, the security will increase.
Come on, man.
Hold on, there wasn't anything like this last time, though. The rumors might slowly be making Madarame become more aware of us. Outstanding. Yeah, that's definitely something that I want to do. That means that during the next stream or two, I'm probably going to have another person on here with me to sort of shoot the shit with a little bit. So we can just talk and get through the palace, you know? Joker, they're not easy to see, but you should be careful to do it with your skills. You can detect infrared lasers with third eye. If there's a wide enough gap, you can slit through by pressing X. Want to invite me and Zach? Probably. Also, hi Jared, how you doing? Even looks like a hermit.
I'll reveal your true form.
Here we go. Let's get this bread.
All right. The first move is
The first battle of the stream, and it took us like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Messing with 3DS emulator. That sounds fun. That's something I should try at some point. The crease. You know, let's feel this out for a bit here. Increase effects of allies' healing skills. 2 hours to get into a battle, shake my head. Get your shitlord friends together and roast everything as you go through the game. Well, there's anything I like doing. What's that?
Let's go.
Koropoku! What? Oh! So your demands before you shoot. That's the case, then let's talk. I want to know what kind of person you are.
That one looks pretty gloomy, but don't overthink it. Just go say hi.
This might be a long shot, but you are after the one I serve, right? If so, then once you overlook this, let's make a deal. Alright. That's a haughty way of speaking. I'll say this is a transaction, not a surrender. Huh? Wait a sec. What's that? Did I just see your hand shaking? Isn't your guilt tormenting you? Yeah, I can't take it. That's really horrifying if that's... What's really horrifying is that you won't take responsibility yourself. Well, I'll give you this, so forget you saw me.
Let's pull back for now.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get to a battle fast enough, guys. I'm just not good enough.
Okay.
And Sega would probably have to make a deal with any studio who would take up the project in which Sonic and Mario has, as well as their friends, will have equal amounts of screen time, not unlike what Warner and Disney did with Bugs and Mickey and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think with something like that, it kind of comes down to ego as well. Oh, are these new?
The first move is ours.
These feel like new personas here.
It's almost scary how good I am. It doesn't look like it's in the mood for jokes. Save the witty banter for later.
Why do you carry something like that with you anyway? You carry a gun because you think it'll get you more popular with the girls? It's for self-improvement. Couldn't you just improve yourself, like, in your room, without bothering other people? Why are you so interested in me anyways? I'll go out with you just for today if there are no strings attached. If it pleases you. You nervous? Well, I didn't expect that. You kind of remind me a bit of myself. Wait. Talking to you made me remember something. I'm so not a Shao that belongs here. I used to be in the human sea of souls. I'm Himbo. I mean, I'm you after all, so let's hope we get along. Make it look so easy. I was never the best with interrogating the persona, lol.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
I just have the best people skills, mech. Have you ever seen me talk to, like, a woman in real life?
Alright.
It always works out for me. All the time, with no drawbacks, ever. I'm just that dashing. Oh boy, don't spot me! Let's get this bread! Yeah! Give me some of your Chad powers, bro. Sorry, but I only have so much of it.
That one is no joke. Be careful.
Too bad, so sad, my friend. Get it! Get out of there! Yeah! I believe your big hit with the ladies. Oh yeah, they can't get enough of me. That's worth keeping around. I love this music so much, I can't wait to get sick of it.
That one looks pretty gloomy, but don't overthink it. Just go say hi.
My horoscopes say today would be bad. Are there any Sonic characters, female ones, that are your favorites? I mean, I like Amy Rose. A lot of people give her a lot of stick. But especially these days, I feel like she's really improved as a character and she's really been given the opportunity to sort of be fleshed out. Especially in the IDW universe. Like, she's retained her crush on Sonic, but that's not her whole character now, you know? I need your help. I'm the one that needs help here. So what do you plan on doing after this? You do realize it's useless to go waving that thing around aimlessly. I know. Oh. You're your most brutal associate. Oh no! More men!
Two enemies remaining. Don't let your guard down. Ice is the shadow's weak spot.
Get it! Yeah, exactly. Get over here, buddy. Give me your mask right now. Yeah, Tangle and Whisper are great too. I like Blaze the Cat. Rouge the Bat's pretty cool. But my favorite is Amy Rose, just by proxy of her getting the most, you know, screen time and the most, like, attention brought to her. And also I like her and Sonic's interaction in the comics. It's evolved from like semi-annoying to actually really wholesome and cute, I feel like. A death persona. Gloomy child. What's your thing, man? Rain, snow, pollen warning, always in effect. Really? Amy could be built up to be someone that Sonic would rely on, besides just doing what she does now. Where the games are concerned, anyways. Alright, lay it on me. Well, they did the arc already where like, she has to sort of come into her own and not necessarily rely on Sonic. Were Amy and Tails' arcs in SA1 the same this whole time? Oh my god! Sega! Sonic Team! What are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing?
Your power's incredible, Joker.
So which is the Kita? Mona.
Alright.
You're talking about Persona, right? I just want to make sure that we're on the same page because, you know, sometimes it's hard to sometimes it's hard to keep track of chat conversations when we're going so fast.
Alright, the first move is up. I don't see a weak spot. Hit their weakness. It's all too easy.
Ah! The pink flame princess kitty girl. That would be Blaze. I think they meant in the Sonic universe. Oh, right.
I'm not done.
Like, you're talking about Sonic characters. I asked about the kitty. Well, I was confused because this game also has a cat. So yeah.
I don't see a weak spot.
But yeah, that's Blaze the cat. And she is rather beloved.
Fire attacks are useless.
Is what I'm saying. Please spare my life! Yes. Truth, I am not a shadow. I originate from the human sea of souls. Is this kind of how you usually got... Is this how you usually got masks, mech? Just by wearing them down to the point where they would surrender? That period of support skills cast on the self by one turn. Increased chance of inflicting ailments after a taunt pass. Yes, LOL. Intense focus. Strains magic skills. Targeting one foe by 20%. It's damage after a baton pass. Get out of here, man. Sorry.
Not bad.
Seem to be constantly overfilled on personas. I need to sacrifice a couple of them, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm also trying to, like, get a bunch of them, too. So... I kind of keep personas without much strategy to it. Admittedly. So... that's definitely something I need to kind of work on. A bit more sort of strategy in terms of which personas I keep and which ones I don't. In fact, I don't think I can fast travel back anyways, so... yeah.
Show me your true form.
It's a good thing their cone of vision is so small. Like this. I'm just gonna kill them all. Stev, you need a better strategy. I'd have a better strategy if everyone just had a consistent moveset.
It's almost scary how good I am. I don't see a weak spot.
No!
I don't see a weak spot. I don't see a weak spot. I don't see a weak spot.
Oh, I get to go again? Okay.
I don't see a weak spot.
I know you don't. The enemy really just watches homie get drunk. Get jumped, seriously. Not as good as you think you are, Morgana. I don't see a weak spot. I know!
Ravage them.
I don't see a weak spot.
Yes, I found it! No!
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Can you just give me money, man? Just give me more of that.
We're done here. Let's go.
Can send it to you in DM's Discord. It's a link to a Reddit post I made. Go ahead. Send it to me. Thanks for sticking around for like this long, by the way, guys. You're fucking awesome. It's been very fun so far.
Okay.
But no, they were given the same fucking arc, weren't they? Tails and Amy in SA1.
Oh.
This beauty looks like it's just my size. This is mine now, alright? Go ahead.
Yep.
Now I'm even more of a threat. Now I'm even more of a threat. Get over here!
True form.
Just watch his friend get jumped like that.
The first move is ours.
What a dickhead.
It's almost scary. It's weak to fire skills. Mine. Persona.
Now that's good strategy.
Get on to the second person. Fire attacks are useless.
Come. Go down.
No!
Looking cool, Joker.
Sandbags, we're kinda here now on peg 1. Here. Let me your power, please. Let's talk over things first. I know nothing about you after all.
Look scared. He's shooting.
I really love the hot tags, yeah, I know. Must ask, was there something you desired of me? I'm inclined to turn you down, but if you still wish to speak, I'll perhaps consider it. You have time? You had intended to ask me out, and I'm sure you had. Your approach requires improvement. Well, I'm probably not going to get this one. You do understand that we're here because of people like you, right? I never thought of that. I suspected as much. You're really hopeless, human. Oh, I'm sorry. I remember now. If you just give me a bit, I'm sure that I will be able to replace the persona here in due time. Which one do I own? It's like, which ones don't I even use? Life bonus. Get out of here.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
So, man. A few weeks ago, I was like, damn, it's hot. Like a couple weeks ago, I was like, damn, it's hot around here. But now it's the opposite problem. Future endeavored?
Focus.
Mech, you motherfucker.
Hey.
The Persona thieves have come to terms on the release of on the release of Alpo. We wish them the best of luck in all their future endeavors. We'll be in unknown territory once we go past here, right? Security will probably get a little more fierce as well. I'm very confused now. Okay, so when we reference that, it's a wrestling reference. Whenever WWE lets go of anybody, or at least like terminates their contract, they always put a 2-sentence paragraph on their website with a photo of the wrestler saying, WWE and insert person here have come to terms on their release. We wish them the best of luck in all their future endeavors. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you talking about? Make sure you don't touch anything or run into any of the displays, alright? What are you looking at me for? Seriously, like, Skull hasn't done anything yet. Give him a bit of slack, man. The Tails and Amy thing. Oh. I was talking about, like, how their character arcs in SA1 were similar, like, were very similar, and all this time, I never really noticed. They literally have the same kind of arc of coming into their own, and not, like, relying on Sonic to actually get things accomplished, you know? Jump it. Oh!
A safe room might be...
There we go.
Ah, nice! We can use this as a safe room.
Use this as a safe room! Tilted my mic a bit, sorry. But you guys know what that means. We're going back. Who is Amy, by the way? Oh boy. That's the question of a non-Sonic fan. Amy is basically
Do you need something?
the most prolific female member of the Sonic cast. She's Sonic's quote-unquote love interest, but Sonic doesn't really return that sort of affection. Somewhat. But recently she's sort of come into her own to sort of be a more well-rounded character. One that has more character traits than just, you know, fawning over Sonic. Basically, she's sort of the token female character of Sonic. Obviously, there's more female characters than Amy, but she is by far the most popular and the one that Sega has done the most with. I'm a fan of SatAM. I never played the games, never seen any of the games, never read the comics. Well, now you know. It's crazy what is common knowledge to me is not common knowledge for a lot of people. The full potential of the power of the wild card. Goes to Google this person. She's very good, she's very cute, and she's a very likable character, at least in the comics. Not necessarily in some of her other interpretations, but she's a very good character. Suppose this is a prime opportunity to help further your rehabilitation along. Don't worry, this assignment is not mandatory. Think of it almost as a test of strength. What's this assignment?
No.
We will have to bring us the mask. We will have you bring us the mask we specify. Huh. You just gotta show us the persona we ask for. First off, we would like for you to bring us a Jack Frost. That's too easy, Justine. It should be a challenge. I want to have a Mabufu, too.
Listen up, inmate.
You got that, inmate? Bring us a Jack Frost and a Mabufu.
Farewell.
Very well. We ask them of you. Please speak with us again when you have it. This will not be mandatory for your rehabilitation, but you will be handsomely rewarded for it. I encourage you to at least try your hand at this.
Oh.
That persona. Hey, sit right there. Yeah?
It seems you brought the specified persona. Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised, inmate. Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor.
I could do without the sarcasm, Caroline.
You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility.
Yeah, that's like really, really like... I'm not gonna say it rocks my world, but it surprises me. Whoa, 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 whoa. G Fuel spillage. G Fuel spillage.
Huh. It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us?
Yeah. Maybe.
Know your place, inmate!
What rocks your world? What? Like, what rocks my world is, like, seeing people who, like, don't know about something that I think is common knowledge. It's, like, really, like, interesting to me.
As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then.
I should have gotten a point of guts for that, then. What's up with that, game? Hold on, I'll be back in a sec. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Stev, I'm 37 and am ignorant of around 95% of all popular culture, popular games, memes, all of it. And you're no worse. You're kind of crazy. You're kind of crazy. Hi, Colin. How are you doing? And I still appreciate you regardless, Dual Throne.
If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom.
Queue times are a bitch. They sure are. Guys, Colin is my roommate. Can we please get some Henrys in the chat for him? We all know how much he just appreciates and unconditionally loves our top cat.
It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate.
Bad kitty.
Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
I've made a deal with Caroline and Justine. Bitch, stinky cat.
I am that. It shall. With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Yeah, Henry's a bit stinky. We need to groom him a little bit. Group guillotine. So use 3 personas to create powerful new ones. Is that new? I don't think you could fuse 3 in the original game.
Now, it's time for your next task. Farewell. Hey.
I just came here to fuse personas.
Time for some. Let's execute. Now choose.
Let's see.
Excessive power only leads to destruction. Excessive power only looks pretty tough.
Pokaru.
Looks pretty tough.
Decreases SP cost of electric skills by half. I think I've ever fused 3. The levels were mostly too high. Probably as you go further, it'll become
You can't handle this.
more of a thing that you'll do more
You
often.
okay with this?
Glutton mouth.
Not terrible, but not in. You okay with this?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a trait. That's not the
Not terrible, but not impressive. Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Iroh.
Excessive power only leads to destruction. I see. A strong persona indeed. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Personas possess unique properties known as traits. Traits are capable of being inherited during fusion. Should you make use of this properly, you could very well conclude with a nigh unstoppable persona. However, some special traits cannot be inherited. In any case, only one trait can be inherited during fusion, so choose carefully. Thank you everyone for the Henrys in chat. Electric bloodline. Looking ailments after a baton. This. Fook. Let's see what I can do here. I mean, it already has electric bloodline, doesn't it? Or is that not... Oh, it can only have one trait.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I thought that's stacked. I thought it's stacked on top of the electric bloodline. I should probably just have a jack of all persona, right? One that can do pretty much everything. Go ahead and do this.
They will receive a fraction of power.
Go ahead.
Now for a rebirth.
Die. Amazing. I am now big and strong. Oh, I'm gonna have to start sacrificing a couple of these skills soon, huh? Okay. Let's see.
You can't handle this.
What do you mean I can't handle this? I have one on me.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Magician.
You okay with this?
Oh, I already have him. Never mind. Now you just need to get the proper skill and you will complete the twins mission. Well... yeah, I think I need to battle a bit more, guys.
Finished. What?
What?
It is time, inmate.
Don't what me? Do you know who you're dealing with? You're dealing with one bad son of a gun, man. I am the Dick Destroyer. I am the gesture
Now, where do you want to go from here?
of jesting.
I'll just add this.
I am the jester of jubilation. I am Joker. And you'll respect me.
Alright.
Alright, let's go. I think I saved. Pretty sure.
Enemy ahead! Be careful!
Okay, I think we need to start pushing this along. She's more pleasant when you refuse her. Oh, I know. I know what happens in this game.
Show me your true form.
Don't you worry about that.
The first one is ours.
Ravage Snap.
Whoa!
Cool, Joker.
Persona.
Don't rush it.
I don't see a weakness.
Come.
Let's see.
You're mine.
Not finish you.
Ah, no!
Persona.
Damn it.
I don't see a weakness.
No way. Damn. Okay, good. Caroline is trying to be Stone Cold so bad.
What?
She sure is. What?
This isn't it.
Catchphrase like that would never get over, though.
I don't see a weakness. I don't see a weakness.
Persona. On Monarchy.
What?
Ravage Snap.
Nice!
Cool, Joker. Not over yet. I'll get him. What's the map? You're so gorgeous, Panther. What's the map? You're so gorgeous, Panther.
You really want to ride this out, huh, dude?
One enemy remaining. This is the last one.
Fine. Get maced.
What's the map? That was incredible, Skull.
I still feel good about adding the Stone Cold thing.
Let's keep going.
Oh yeah, I said on Twitter that like
Reveal your true form.
I also wanted to sort of talk about music that I can't listen to now that I'm older. Like, you know, I recently like listened to, because like Spotify has like a lot of playlists that you can listen to with like different styles, different eras, that sort of thing. And a playlist I really like listening to is music, rather rock, that was made in the 2000s. Because that's stuff that I kind of... It's stuff that I enjoy. It's stuff that I still kind of, you know... Still stuff I still kind of like. But then... I can't listen to certain music because... It's odd. Because it's like... Sometimes you can, like, outgrow music, I feel like. Like, some of, like, 3 Days Grace's music, I still very much enjoy. Like, a lot of stuff off of 1X, I still particularly like. But for most of the stuff off their first album, like, I Hate Everything About You, that's just really cheesy. It's not well produced at all. And it just has the kind of angst that cannot be identified with, I feel like, unless you're like of the age, I feel like, to identify with it. Like, if I'm making any sense, you know? Like like I feel like some... Whoa! I feel like some music is just kind of tough to go back to, mostly because of, like, just kind of its theming, how it's written, that sort of thing. I'm not following. Well, basically what I'm asking is, like, what's a song rather looks what's like music that like you enjoyed as a kid or as a teenager that you just can't go back to now, either because you find it just like kind of cringy to listen to in terms of like lyrics, or if you just think it's just like outright like unlistenable. Why haven't I even tried? I haven't tried Ice. Okay. Like, I apologize, like, if I'm not making any sense, I apologize. But I just think there's, like, such a thing as, like, I'm outgrowing music. In terms of, like, a song or an album or even a band that you liked as a kid, but, like, now you just can't go back to for whatever reason. The only thing I can think of that could stun this guy is fucking things I enjoyed as a teen I'm unable to listen to because I can't find it. I never lost my taste for a piece of music. That seems to be the case with a lot of people, because that's something I actually asked quite a bit ago on Twitter. And, it seems like, yeah. Seems like I'm kind of in the minority of that sort of thing. Yes!
Nice going, Skull.
Let's tear him apart.
Finish him.
Good lord. Dude.
Her skills won't work, so be careful.
Let's go.
Are you weak to bless? Music doesn't come to mind. I need to get back to you on that. Are you kidding me?
Won't work on this one.
He's so strong, dude. So strong.
Nice going, Skull.
You really need nuclear. I don't think I found a Persona this whole game yet that actually does nuclear abilities, aside from, like, the one that we found in the past. Or, like, in that past battle.
Level up.
Full XP. Nice.
Hell yeah! A new move!
Adverse resolve.
Okay.
That was a tough foe, huh? But not for me.
Sure, Jan. Can't say that I've ever had the problem like that. This isn't whatever catches and keeps my interest.
Oh, what an idea!
I can do nuclear consistently is Joanna. Yeah, but you don't get a Makoto until the next palace, I think. So yeah, that's kind of out of the question, isn't it?
Shadow.
Right, shortcut.
Get over here. Your true form.
Yeah, it's seeming like it's just me. Well. Let's see here.
So fire is its weak point.
Persona!
Do I have anything that does fire?
On monarchy.
Yep.
You're mine.
Whoa!
Do it.
You're the best, Panther.
Let's see. Die. But yeah, I will, I will say though,
Man, that was easy.
in terms of my own life, things have been going fine. I've worked the first 3 games of the internship, so you know, that's nice. And I got a bad case of sunburn on my left leg right now. Like, it is very... It stings pretty bad, like, behind my thigh at the moment. And, ooh, it's a bit bad right now. I just need to apply sunscreen better, I guess. Because I do that. Like, it's like I already do that. Ah, no! But I'm not thorough enough, I guess. So what can I... Hold on.
Focus.
Speaking of wrestling, however, there's some consideration of the possibility of WWE and All Elite coming together. Any thoughts on something like that happening one day? I hope it doesn't happen. And not because I like AEW. I mean, I do like AEW. But that's besides the point. If WWE and All Elite Wrestling were to merge together, I feel like that would be bad for the wrestling industry all around. Because it would just force WWE back into the position that it was in before AEW became a thing, where it would be the only like big wrestling show in town.
I can see it.
And you could argue that technically WWE still is the best, or rather like the biggest wrestling show in town. But I would argue against it by proxy of just how much of their audience that they lost over the past like 5 years. Like Raw? Actually, I meant doing a talent exchange or an invasion angle. I'm not sure I would want like an invasion angle. But talent exchange? Sure. I would be all for that. Because my... like, I'm not gonna lie, my pro wrestling wet dream is Kenny Omega versus John Mox. Sorry, Kenny Omega versus John Cena.
It's somewhere.
Just to sort of like have that face of mainstream wrestling versus the face of indie wrestling. And especially with how much more respect Cena has sort of gained in recent times, I think people would be really up for seeing something like that.
I can see it.
That or just have the triple threat of the Shield again, but at a pay-per-view that's not fucking Battleground, you know?
Hey, wait a second. You're just gonna ignore that golden sheen?
Because the Shield triple threat deserved better than to be on fucking Battleground. You know? It deserved, like, God, at least the Royal Rumble. You know? At least the Royal Rumble.
Look at that luster. I know it might be tough to take with us, but don't you think it'd sell for tons?
But yeah, like, I wouldn't mind a talent exchange so long as AEW were able to maintain their autonomy. If it was a thing where it's like, alright, we have to partner up, and if we partner up, it's just gonna be you and me, nobody else involved, I would not want that. Because AEW, Impact, and New Japan, and even places like NWA, they've all benefited from being able to utilize each other's talent. And to have that go away, I feel like would be just bad for the wrestling business in general.
Come on, we didn't come here to...
It was the one time where the New Day and the Elite battled each other in a Street Fighter tournament. Yeah, but does that really count?
Wait, hold on, you're stepping on something.
Isn't this bad?
Stand back!
Oh no, I tripped the security.
You were the one making us be careful, too. So, what do you want to do? Run out of here?
No.
No,
Passing through all of these lasers will draw far too many enemies to our location. Oh, hold on!
Actually, I didn't know that the New Day and the Elite had a Street Fighter tournament. Link me that, dude. That's something I would like to see.
Sorry, Joker, but we're going to need you to search for a way to
Persona
turn off these
Kodama
infrared
can
lasers.
learn Psy at level 12. Barrett plus Agathon. That might be worth considering.
This is a museum, so there has to be some switch to let the workers avoid these lasers. Find it.
It's somewhere.
Let's see here.
It's somewhere.
Oh, no. We are not tangling with that. Not today, Zerg. No. Don't tell me I have to. Don't tell me I have to. I don't want to. No, thank you. That's looking a bit stinky. Uh-oh. Stinky. No! Ah!
I can feel it.
Okay, let's see. Can't even do. It's a good thing that their vision is completely obscured when I'm just doing this. Hopefully. At least I hope they are. Dude, go away!
It's a nice night. Are you really gonna have intruders?
Go away! Flip the switch! I see some kind of button here. I wonder if I should press it. Press the button! Press the button!
Yes!
Get in here! Looks like Panther was able to get out. Okay, Panther, where are you? Where are you? Get over here.
Seriously, thank you.
Thanks, now we need to get Skull and Mona out. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Let's see. What can we do? Fuck me! I don't want you right now! No! Wait, I have curse damage. Also, both Omega and Woods had a match with each other one-on-one. Again in Street Fighter. But again, does... I want the actual match. You know? I want the match. Not the Street Fighter tournament. Just give me the odd morsel. I don't feel like...
We're done here. Let's go.
I don't feel like dealing with you right now. Stev, you're way too nervous. I reserve the right to be nervous. Thank you. Oh. Okay, well this works out, doesn't it? Hold on.
I can see it.
Let's see.
We can pounce on it from here.
The pounce!
Show me your true form.
Nice. The pounce!
Wow, that shadow was crazy. This one is weak to fire.
Ravage now.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Joker. What? Joker's down.
What?
Come on, you gotta hold on. Panther, your agility is lowered. Dance, Let's see that again, Panther. Persona.
Yes, let's see it again, please. Get it!
Very nice. Boom time.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Time for a counter. We're done here. Let's go. A spectacular
Nice.
victory.
All right.
All right, let's go.
But yeah, like I don't want to see the It's like I don't want to see just a Street Fighter match. I want to see the match, you know? Because that's really what we want, right? That's really what we want to see.
Is this?
Huh? I think there's a little space between the painting's frame and the wall. Move the painting. Never would have imagined there was a button behind the painting. Press the button.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. You did it. Let's hurry up and get back together with him. Let's see. It's like one of those mazes. Like you have to find the correct pathway through. Or maybe not.
Focus.
Hold on just a sec. Oh wait. Hold on. There's something.
Hey.
Why don't we join up with Skull before that? Oh, right.
Sorry.
Thanks. Then we just gotta get Moda out of there. I don't think we'll be able to get him out unless we can turn the lasers off. Stev, acquire Skull. I have acquired the Skull. There has to be a control room for them. I don't know if it's nearby, though. We just gotta trust him. Come on, let's try looking for it.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, I realize we're getting a bit long in the tooth, guys. I apologize for that. But I want to get to his awakening. So...
Whoa.
So I'll try to barrel through this.
Wait.
Hey, Joker. Something here I'm wondering about.
In the meantime, we can talk about our relationship issues. Between typing the message and appearing for you.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is, unfortunately. Looks like we need a password to use it. Let's find the password then. Oh. Oh, right. Let's find the password then. They probably ain't gonna just leave it lying around. What are we supposed to do? Look for someone who might know it?
It's somewhere.
Yeah, I have it on low latency, so I apologize if it's not like exactly as it probably should be. But yeah. I could try ultra low latency, but I don't know how I don't know how well that would fare on my thing. Your YouTube channel centered around promotions like Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling and Gatso Move Pro. If you like to look into them. I have been considering watching wrestling on like Twitch and like watching it like with viewers on my Twitch channel. The thing is, what promotions would I be safe in like doing a watch party of? Or like doing a watch along, you know? I said hello, 07734. If you read the numbers upside down, they spell out the word hello. 07734. Isn't that a little childish? It should be fine as long as nobody else finds out. It's not like anyone's eavesdropping on us. Anyway, don't forget, when you see the code input, be sure to say hello.
Hey.
Did you hear that? Come on, Joker, let's go say hello to that terminal thing. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those guys did it. I'm saved. Looks like it worked. Sweet, let's go grab that stupid cat and get moving. But yeah, that's really the trick.
Sorry.
That was very much unlike me. Sheesh, weren't you the one telling us not to go around touching shit in the exhibit? That's true. I can't believe I made such a novice mistake, even for solid gold. But something was drawing me to this vase. What do you mean? Isn't it just an ordinary gold vase? I wonder if there's something special about it. Should we take a closer look just in case? Yeah, We're approaching 2 a.m. So... This is exactly like Morgana. It really is, yeah. We're approaching 2 a.m. Again, I appreciate, like, everybody that's stuck around for this long. I'm very appreciative of your guys' support. It warms the cackles of my heart.
Come on, man.
Yeah, let's hurry up and check that vase out. Oh, right. Hold on.
Damn it.
The gem!
Wait!
But what is this?
For real?
Oh, I see. So that's why I was drawn to it. Joker, catch it! I'll explain the rest of this later. Just get it... Just get after it and attack.
Let's go. Go down.
Oh, here we go!
That was pure skill!
Force me into giving in? How brilliant. My existence shall become a new part of you. Hey, nice! Got the Regent mask. And I didn't have to trade any out. Good. Look at that experience. That's good. That's the money, man.
Yes!
Good, good. That was pretty nice considering it was your first time running into one. What was that? That panther was a rare shadow that occasionally resides in pricey items. I call them treasure demons. They're great. Not only do they give you a lot of experience, they might be useful for your personas too. However, they run very fast, and attacks don't deal very much damage to them. Right. Have you ever played any of the other Persona games? I played a bit of 4, but I didn't get far enough to really appreciate it.
I can see it.
We're all pretty much familiar with how... how long as fuck the opening to at least the vanilla game is. And I just didn't... It didn't grab me at the time enough to really stick with it, unfortunately.
Alright. Let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna blast through this and get to Yusuke's awakening. And then we'll be done. I didn't expect to take this long, but it's Persona, so what was I expecting? The hell? How are we supposed to get past this huge hole in the... Calm down. Look at where the security guard is walking. It's an illusion. Get in here. I would like to play Persona 4 on stream, but not directly after this, obviously. I feel like there needs to be a bit of respite.
You can hit their weakness.
Do it.
Sure you want to do that, Stev? It's getting pretty late for you. I'm honestly kind of deliberating on it. Maybe once we get to like the next safe room. But yeah, it is getting pretty late for me. It's almost like 2.
Okay. Piece of cake.
I need to remember, like, how close are we even? Chakra choker. Let's see.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know how close we are. How about this? Yeah. It's kind of getting late.
Let's do it.
Should probably just save and then call it this evening. We've been going for nearly 3.5 hours. This has been really good, though. I appreciate everyone's company here. This has been a very fun time for me personally. You guys are fucking awesome, by the way. Sticking around this long. You all are really patient. You all are really nice. It's just nice having you guys around here. So thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Me and Colin will be here tomorrow with a watch-along, actually, of the Shrek Retold massive filmmaker project. If any of you have ever seen it, it's very good. And if you haven't seen it, it's still pretty good. We'll be watching that, we'll be riffing on it tomorrow, and appreciating all the work that went into it. On Wednesday, I'll probably be back here with friends to go through Madarame's palace. Hopefully we can get through the whole thing. But we probably won't. Never heard of it. Well, you will hear of it tomorrow when me and Colin do our riff of it. And on Friday, if things work out, I am hoping to do like a collection of DreamWorks games, specifically those released during the 6th generation. And there's a lot of them, so we'll be playing some of those if they work out for me, and it'll be a grand old time. So yeah, it's been a fun stream, guys. Again, thank you guys very much for sticking around with me this evening. You've all been great. You've all been fun to listen to, and yeah. Thanks again, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, get vaccinated, and watch out for deer.